You can play that. I don't know you. That's not your purse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't
yeah, thank
know
you.
you.
I'm glad that landed. Thank you so much. I'll be here all night.
Thank you. Izzy, Karina, Dilden, Echo Knight, and Karina Gun.
Ooh, you got a cup of coffee. 100 bitty 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 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits, comrade.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome, comrade. Glad I am your comrade, and unintentionally helped change your view on people. Yeah.
You didn't change my view. I knew people were shits. Oh, sorry.
What? Sorry for what?
was Izzy the? Are you so uninjured? I'm sure you've seen some things.
Oh, me? Yeah, I've seen some shit in my life.
Yeah, you're not so innocent or naive. That's the word I'm looking for. Naive.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
share all my stories.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to share. I was just including.
No. I'm saying another story I have.
Ooh.
Oh, again, another woman, a therapist or ex-therapist.
Oh yeah.
So, like the last 2 visits, I told you part of, or like bits and pieces the other night. But so my granddad, he is or he was a, I don't know how to say it. He was in the Vietnam War. So,
Veteran?
as veteran. I'm trying to use like the proper grammar in a way. I was going to say was he's alive still, right?
He is always a veteran. If he served war, he is still a veteran.
Yes, so he's a veteran, and so he has PTSD, and so he gets to go like to like VA clinics, whatever, and like get like quote special treatment, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to imagine that.
Right. So one particular thing, I went with them, and he had to fill out a form, and as he's filling the form out, the questions and all that, I'm looking at the questions, and like, I'm not saying I have PTSD. I'm not saying that, but some of the questions and the answers asking, whatever. Like, I'm thinking, like, this really does seem to match up with with me. So, like, okay, I'll ask my therapist, hey, can we discuss about, and she goes, you don't have PTSD, you've never been in anything traumatic. Like,
Jesus.
Like, you
That's
don't
a red flag
know,
for a therapist.
Yeah, like, you don't know, like...
The better question is, why do you think that? Tell me about your experiences that led you to believe blah, blah, blah. That's a bad doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like she shouldn't be a therapist.
Right?
No.
Right? Yeah.
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 High school guidance counselor, maybe? What?
So, that was like... that was one of the visits. This might be over 3 visits. I can't remember what event happened on which day, but then there's like one of the days like I was really depressed. It's like during Christmas time, whatever, like, because holidays for me really suck because of a person I live with. But I can say, like, I don't want to celebrate Christmas. I don't want to celebrate it. I say, hey, if other people want to give me a gift, fine, by all means, sure, thanks, but I don't want to celebrate it. And, like, I'm depressed, like, cause I'm being, like, forced or whatever to do this, and it's like, she goes, she, like I'm on like the verge of, like I'm crying, I'm yelling and all that, and she goes, "You have no empathy." And like I just sit there like, what does that have to do with anything?
Like, I would ask her what she thinks empathy is, because
No, no,
that
no,
word
no,
doesn't
what,
play.
not sympathy, empathy.
Yeah, I know. That has
I
nothing
don't
to
have,
do with what you were telling her.
yeah, um, and, I will admit, like, maybe she's a bit, like, I don't have, okay, I don't want to say I don't have, I have some empathy, like, with, like, very few people, like, you're, like, a random person, whatever, like, okay, cool, I don't really care, but, like, you guys, obviously, yeah, I care, and, but, like, that's beside the point. Whether or not I have empathy or not, it's irrelevant. Because it's like, I'm depressed, I'm, I'm yelling, I'm crying. Whether or not I have empathy is, like, those just weren't the right word for her to say. And she, um, that was one visit. And then the next visit, and, like, the last visit,
Well, also,
she asked me,
sorry, I have another problem with that. That's very accusational. And therapists should never point blame or accuse or say that it's your fault on anything. It's their job to help you through things. So
Exactly.
even more points down. Like,
Yeah.
fuck her.
yeah.
How did she get her degree? What the hell?
I'm just like, I am so angry. This is not how therapy is at all.
No. Um, so, the next visit, the last visit, she asked me, who do I trust? She asked, okay, like, who do I, like, in general? Like, okay, well, I mean, I trust Wednesday. I mean, she goes, and she goes, Wednesday's just some guy on stage. You don't know him. He's nobody. He's just some, and like, you can't trust him. I'm thinking, okay, well then by that logic, I can't trust anybody else on the house because I don't know the mailman. I don't know the police officer. I don't know the local fireman. I don't know.
Don't trust the police.
You can't even trust her, the therapist, by her
Right.
logic.
Yeah, like,
Right, yeah.
but by that logic, and after that, okay, no, okay, I'm done. I'm not coming back.
How many sessions did you have with this one?
Well, I have a lot. I don't know how many total, but over 20, I'd say.
Okay, so significant, like 20 every year or something, or 2 years. But, jeez, that's cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and what makes it worse is her office is right next to the venue where I meet the band, where I see the band a lot.
Oh.
Like was it adjacent?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's like the venue, a parking lot, and outside of the parking lot, it's a building she works in, or did work in. I don't know if she's still there or not.
But
But yeah, she is another reason why as to why I hated women for a long time.
I see. Yeah, I see your point. As far as her being close in proximity, for her to keep her medical license or therapist license, she cannot acknowledge you in public. She cannot say, hey, you are one of my patients. Hey, hello, I know who you are. If you're outside of a session, they are a stranger. So you can play that. I don't know you. That's not your purse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know you.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
I'm glad that landed. Thank you so much. I'll be here all night.
No worries.
But no, that's true. My therapist was like, yeah, if I see you in the grocery, unless you come up to me and acknowledge and you just start talking to me, I don't know who you are. I will not acknowledge you. I'm just going to walk on by. No clue.
What if say he started choking on something and they're the only one who noticed, are they just gonna stand there and watch you choke?
No. It's a stranger. It doesn't mean, oh, I got this person. I'm going to save her life. I'm her therapist. No, that's not going to happen.
Or do they just not like? Or even if you do bump into them, like, so they can't say they know you at all, or you can't say that you're like their patient or they're your therapist.
Both.
You gotta keep it all confidential.
Basically both. Like, the way it was described to me was, hey, if I see you in the grocery store and I'm with my wife or whatever, don't be upset if I don't acknowledge you or say hi, because unless you come up to me and start talking to me and say, hey, whatever, they treat you like a stranger. They won't engage and they can't embarrass you, or they can't start talking to you in public as if they were your friends.
Yeah, and that makes sense of confidentiality in that regard.
Right, that's what it is. It's exactly doctor-patient confidentiality. Because if they approach you, that means that they know you, and anybody who knows that person is a therapist says, hey, that's probably one of his patients. Hey, that person probably has an issue with their mind or their mental issue.
Yeah.
And there's a stigma to it. So
yeah,
it's a legal thing in the States, at least.
I don't know how it is here, but then again, I haven't had like full-on therapists. I've had more like counselors and stuff, but kind of similar in a way. But I guess in terms of confidentiality and the level that you get for the therapy and stuff, it's definitely different.
Yeah, and legally, it's kind of funny. Thanatos, she mentioned, oh, you know a lot about the law. I'm like, yeah, actually, I studied the law. And so doctor-patient confidentiality works the same as if you were talking to a priest or, clergyman, if you were confessing, except if you admit to a crime, or if you say, I'm going to hurt someone, I'm having these thoughts, I feel like I want to take a gun and shoot people, they are obligated, 100% legally obligated to call the cops.
Yeah, I have heard about that with like they at least with like counselors and stuff that I've had, like they'll explain to you, it's confidential, but if it's like if it's stuff about like hurting either yourself or someone else, then they gotta break the confidentiality.
And that actually stepped in because one of my old girlfriends, who was abused as a child. Her stepsister and brother had a baby, and her stepsister and they had a baby, and the father that abused her was babysitting this newborn infant. So he's a sex offender, and she expressed to her therapist, holy shit, the person who abused me is taking care of this female baby, this guy. I'm worried about it. And the therapist called the cops and had Child Protective Services come and investigate and all that shit. And the mom, the brother, and the mother of this child were all angry at her. I'm like, okay, one, yeah, that's right. She got the cops called on you, but what the fuck are you doing having a child molester babysit your child?
Yeah. It's all like they didn't know. Like,
no, they deny that it ever happened. They just say, no, she's lying. We're gonna think it's a lie, and we're just gonna trust this sex offender to take care of my baby.
Jesus.
Like, oh my god, you guys are fucked up. I'm stepping out. I mean, I got kicked out of the family anyway. It was a real bad breakup. Yeah. But you guys are fucked. Go away. You guys are absolutely messed up. I don't want to be part of this family anyway. Yeah, I know. Just like, so many fails. I'm out. I'm out. Bye. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. There's a lot of
So,
emotion in that one, but fucking
no, hey,
idiots.
no problem.
Yeah.
And I said you can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't. Um. So here's the water. You can get the water tablet from him, but it's kind of pointless because the water tablet, what it does, it allows you to become Jesus. It allows you to walk on top of water.
Mm.
But at this point in the game, there is no water.
It's a.
So,
It's a. Oh, by the time you can buy it, you can't use it on anything.
no, well, you can buy it before, but this is your life's chance to buy it.
Oh, okay. But there's nothing to use it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
I
you
mean,
can listen to him or you
for
can
one
bite
thing-
him. What happens if you bite him?
I'll show up in a second. So, spoiler alert, we're gonna have to fight Orokai again.
You mean
And
Orchi?
The waterhead. Yeah, I know it's Orochi. I'm just saying, yeah, there you go, you got
You
it.
got me. I can learn things. I'm not dumb. Or I'm not
Uh-huh.
daft. That's a new one. I'm not daft.
Alright, so, Orochi's waterhead, I think, will spawn water, and yeah, but it's pointless. At this point in the game, the water tablet is pointless.
I just gotta go to the toilet, but I'll be back as
Alright.
soon as I can.
Okay.
Enjoy?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what you say to that.
I don't know either. I'll be back.
So here is the Tundra beads. And so these are the beads I'm talking about. Use these, you can use ice powers wherever you're at. You can draw an ice line from the beads to something you want to freeze.
I see. You've got so much money.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Not really, it's yen. So,
Well, I mean, if you're getting ready for the last battle, you can basically buy anything you want, anything you need for this battle.
yeah.
Do you know what the
I
battle
don't
is?
need it.
Is this your first
Oh,
fight?
yeah. Oh. No. This is... I lost track. I'm pretty sure that this is my, 41st? Maybe my 44th time?
You must really like this game.
No, man. What tells you? What makes you... Here, let's go fight here. Okay. I'll let you choose. Who should we fight first? We have, Ninetales, which is a fox. Prism Helm, which is like a giant, boar, like a bison? The Spider Queen, which is a spider. And then Orochi. Oh, and then Blight. And Blight is like a samurai.
Do the nine-tailed fox, because it reminds me of Tails from Sonic. It was
Alright.
a lot of fun.
Ninetales, yes. Ninetales is actually my favorite boss.
Oh, is it
but-
really? Well, awesome.
Yeah, normally when I'm playing this, I save Ninetales for last.
Oh, yeah. We'll
What?
get it. We'll eat dessert first. It'll be fine. You can show me what you like about this boss.
I just think he's cool. So like, he can draw as well, and okay, my voice is going out.
No.
Yeah, so Ninetales can draw, and his attacks will affect you. And he's just this. So I'm probably the size of an average wolf. Ninetales is a giant compared.
Oh, and Captain Dow dipped out for sleep. So
Oh, alright.
he may not have. I don't think he said it in the chat, but he said something to me, so
Alright.
he's no longer with us. On the stream.
F. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. That's dark.
Yeah, I told him about that guy that I knew that died of liver failure, but I guess fortunately he was not friends with him. It was, how he was like a friend of my friend, and he knew that same friend, but he didn't know the same third party friend. So still, it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know him, but still sucks. But fucking people my age are dying. It sucks. Like liver failure, as I'm drinking on my beer here.
Shame. Says the person who took an overshot of vodka.
Mm-hmm. So interesting, the flow of a stream, the ups and downs, the ins and outs. It's a story in itself. The whole stream is, oh, this guy stopped by but only stopped for a while. This guy came and chatted about a different game and then left. It's like, I don't know. Streaming culture is a different thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think you understand it until you've been in it. I certainly understand it differently now than I was as a viewer back in January.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. If you'd like to support the channel and what I do, then feel free to become a member on the Patreon for $1 a month, or buying something off of my Stream Elements shop. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, where I stream pretty much every day except for Mondays. I have a Discord you can use to keep up on what times I go live and other things. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and VK for updates. The models on the end of the card here are Shelley DeFerno and Jean. The art is by Johnny Bush, and the music is by Roman Surman. Good night, and Dustin Daniel. Thank you, Izzy, Karina, Dilden, Echo Knight, and Karina Gun.